Well, good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. So this is kind of like an unplanned video, and I'm actually working out right now. It's the only real chance I get to work out, but I really wanted to touch base on this situation. So I'll wait for everybody to get in here. But I literally am taking time out of working out because I've been bombarded today with questions. So what I want to do is I want to sit here and talk to you guys about those questions that I've been, Instagram messaged, Facebook messaged, emailed, and even people that I personally know that have texted me. And I've been in the gym for the past hour or so, and someone just messaged me and said, you really need to do a video. So I was like, all right, I'm going to finish up some lifting here. Still have my lifting gloves on. And I figured, fuck it. I will take a break from lifting and do this video that really is important. And that is the GT500 Doomed. Now, I had a long conversation. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Jesse? What's up, Ace, Donald, Calvin, Fish Sticks, Jeremy, Marat, Ascar. What's going on, buddy? Alex, SRT 392. And everybody else that's in here, Michael Cowitz, what's going on, buddy? Daily Grind. What's up, Cummins? Albert Neves, Mopar Mike, what's going on? If I haven't said your name, I apologize. I'm going to get right to it. So the GT500 is one of those vehicles, if you ask me, that is just subject to some controversy based on what's been going on between Ford and, more specifically, Ford and Dodge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get right to it. Ford was originally teasing the GT500. Okay, I'm tongue-tied there. So teasing the GT500 a little over a year ago, and then the red eye was announced. So with the red eye being announced, right after Ford released the GT500 teasers, or the initial teasers, they really didn't announce any horsepower because originally the car was going to be about 737, 50. They're in between that range. They really were trying to get themselves in a position where it was going to be a good number, but, reliable for the vehicle. And they announced the red eye because, let's face it, if the GT500 had 730 horsepower or 760 and there was no red eye, and it was just a Hellcat with 707, we'd be in a little bit of trouble stock for stock. There'd be like almost 60 horsepower difference. So the GT500 would actually be in a good position. However, Dodge is not stupid, and they knew this, so they waited for Ford to release the teaser or little tidbits of teasers of the GT500, and then they went ahead and announced the red eye at 797, which really hurt Ford. I'm not a Dodge fanboy. Now, there are some Dodge guys in here that they may not want to admit it, but I'm not 100% Mopar guy. I'm a car guy, but I do love Dodge. But at the same time, I love everything. I love the GT500, and I have plans to trade it in, or trade in the red eye for the GT500. I'm rethinking that now, totally rethinking that. And the reason for it is because it seems like Ford is just behind when it comes to this kind of stuff. And like I said, I do not dislike Ford. I've owned 3 Mustangs, and I've owned a Camaro, and I've had 5 or 6 Dodges in the last 3 years. I just love cars. But let's face it, Ford finally got the number up a little bit to 760, and the moment they do that, they release the wide-body Charger so that all the guys who want a Hellcat Charger have a wide body now, which is what everyone's been begging for. And not only that, we've got Tim Kuniskis, who they brought back, which they didn't bring him back for nothing, period. Tim was not brought back just to say, hey, I'm Tim, I'm back, everyone loves me, here's a wide-body Charger, and end it. They brought Tim Kuniskis back because they're working on something big. Now, we're going to start this off with all my Angel videos that we talked about. I'm not saying it's going to be called an Angel. I'm not saying that. That's the code name. That's just kind of like the general consensus. So, what's going on here is Steve Beam said they're working on something big, which I projected is the Angel. I also called the wide-body Charger last year. Anybody who follows my channel knows I said that. I even called the Angel right after that, and I called the red eye about a few months ago, or a month and a half ago, and I was talking about it in general terms. Now, if you watch Tim Kuniskis' new video with the wide-body Charger, he specifically said that Randy Probst is up on Pikes Peak with a red eye equipped Charger, wide body, And he says, testing the limits because the wide body Charger is just the start. We're working on something huge. So what that tells me is that the red-eye Charger is coming for sure, but it's going to have more power than the Challenger. That's the difference here. I've seen Randy Props' photo. Somehow Randy took a photo while he was on Pikes Peak and it leaked. I don't know if Dodge told him to do this. I really don't know, but one of the guys up at Pikes Peak emailed me a picture of the Charger dashboard. Now, a lot of people have been saying on my photos, how do you know that's a Charger dashboard? Really? I've owned a Charger and a Challenger. It's a Charger dashboard, and it says 808 horsepower. They did not detune it. It is a full Demon-tuned, 93 octane, the works. It's a Demon, 808 horsepower in the wide-body Charger. So it is going to be a red-eye powered Charger. Now, I have heard rumors. The guy who told me, I don't know if you guys remember this, but when I did a video back in January of 2019, I believe it was on the Hellcat Durango that I was talking about, I had explained to you guys how there was a guy designing the wide body panels for the Charger, and in that video, he was actually emailing me, and I told you guys that he told me he did the panels on the wide body Charger and that it's coming. Just relax. He's working on it. Well, that same guy emailed me about a week ago telling me that the wide body Charger is just the beginning, just like Tim Kaniskis said. The red-eye Demon Charger, which we don't know what they're going to call it, there's no official name, it's going to have 808 horsepower. But as soon as the wide-body Charger is released and the 808 horsepower Charger is announced and released, apparently we are going to get ourselves the Angel, which is going to be an 858 horsepower wide-body Charger. So I'm not exactly sure in the order or what the names are going to be. Thanks so much, Fish Sticks. I appreciate that, buddy. So when you really look at it right now, I'm going to tell you guys in Cliff Notes. I absolutely love the GT500. Some of you guys in here hate it. You can't stand it. Others don't care, and there's others in here that also like it just like I do. But I'm going to tell you right now that a GT500 in the quarter mile is not going to beat an 808 horsepower Charger. Not going to happen. It's not going to beat my red-eye because my red-eye is pushing almost 900. And it's not going to beat an 858 horsepower Charger. It's just not happening. Stock for stock, equal tires, equal drivers, the GT500 will not beat a red-eye, and it will not beat a Demon Charger. It's not going to happen. Now, that is not me being biased. And the reason why I explain that is some people come in here and they say, oh, Corey's, he named his channel Driveway Demons after the Dodge Demon. Incorrect. The Driveway Demon's name was just a name I made up because it was a DD and it, 2-letter Ds. It sounded cool. But the simple fact of the matter is I don't really consider myself generally a full Mopar channel. I mean, I've got a GMC, so I can't be a full Mopar channel. But I don't have a problem calling it exactly like it is and telling the truth. And if you line up a stock GT500 with a stock 808 horsepower Charger, it's just not going to happen. Now, there's more to life than a quarter mile. Some guys like track racing. They really do. So let's sit here and break down the track because I've been to road courses too, and I know all about that stuff. And my Type R Integra, for what it was and the class it was in, was a better car than the GT500 or the red-eye for handling. But we're not talking about that. Charger will be, and there's no conspiracy theories. So if you don't believe what I'm saying, that's your opinion and you're right to not believe me. But doesn't mean it ain't true. I've already called half a dozen things in last year and pretty much all of them have happened. So what I'm going to tell you guys is pretty simple. On the skid pad, the original Hellcat Challenger, okay? If you don't know what a skid pad is, that's fine. It measures lateral G's and how much force a car can handle while turning and going sideways without losing control, flipping. I'm not going to get into the details. I'm just going to tell you guys numbers, okay? So the regular Charger, or Challenger Hellcat, excuse me, did 0.92 or 0.93. I think it was 0.92 lateral G's, which is not bad at all. 0.92 is pretty good for a muscle car. The problem is that the Charger did 0.94. So it was better. Then the Challenger wide body has come out and it did 0.95 or 0.96, which is even better. So the Red Eye is even better than the Charger. But the Charger wide body just did 0.97. If you guys don't know what 0.97 is on a skid pad, it is unfucking believable to do 0.97 in a 4,500 pound family sedan. There is no way there's a Benz out there right now doing 0.97s in a lateral G with 800 horsepower. Just not going to happen. It is unbelievable. If anybody in here knows anything about track racing, not drag strip, like road course and track racing, knows that if you've got a 4,500 pound sedan, 4-door, running 0.96, 0.97 lateral Gs on a skid pad, that's fucking impressive. That is just unbelievable. It is just unimaginable. So when you got a Challenger 2-door running 0.95, 0.94, depending on who's driving, that's unbelievable too for a big, huge car. The thing is that equally matched in wide body trim, the Charger handles better than the Challenger. It's more aerodynamic. So even though it's 175 pounds heavier, don't let that fool you. It's very capable. And what I will tell you is I don't believe what the weight is on Google. You can't really rely on Google for everything, guys. Let me tell you, I put my Charger on a scale, one of those weight scales at, the truck stops, and it weighed 4,530 pounds and some change. And they rated as 4,575, and I weighed it full tank of gas. So I'm telling you guys, the Charger is just barely over 4,500, even though they rated it 4,575. They rate the Challenger at 4,458 in the Red Eye trim, full interior, yet mine weighed 4,426 pounds. So in reality, they're about 50 pounds heavier in their, specs of curb weight than they actually are when I weighed them on a scale. So you figure the GT500 is 4,275 pounds, 4,250 pounds, depending on how you equip it, not talking about the track edition, which means the Red Eye is only 130 pounds heavier and it has 37 more horsepower and a lot more torque. Now I'm going to explain to you guys, all horsepower is torque times the RPM divided by 5,000. Oh God, someone here tell me the number off the top of my head. I can't remember. It's torque times RPMs divided by 5,500 and something. Horsepower is a fake number, and all it is multiplied and divided from a torque and an RPM number to give you a number of power. It's really not as much of importance as torque is. And when the GT500 only produces 625 pound-feet of torque and the Red Eye is over 707, I'm sure mine's 750 or damn near close to it, that is the problem. You're only talking about 150 pounds difference, but you're talking about 100 pound-foot of torque, and that's just not enough to offset it. So sitting here, everybody else can do their YouTube videos on why the Red Eye sucks, or anybody can comment and say the Red Eye sucks, the GT500 beat it. I'm sitting here, 5,250, John, might actually be the number. So I'm sitting here and giving you guys 50 years of racing knowledge and mathematical facts that when it comes down to a drag race, all that matters is tires and torque. The one that's got the better torque and tires will win the drag strip no matter what, and that's just it. And right now, the GT500 is 100 pound-feet of torque shy, and it's a heavy boat and is only, 150 pounds lighter. Good. What's up, Big Truck? I didn't realize you were in here. Yeah, torque is how you take the wall with you. Oh, my God. I love Big Truck. Hey, buddy, you got to come review my Red Eye. I'm waiting for you. Big Truck, text me. Text me like tonight. Don't forget. I want you to come down and check out my Red Eye this week. So you got to text me. Don't forget, buddy. We haven't done a video together in a while. And every time we get together, it's always a blast. So definitely text me tonight. Don't forget. So, yeah, I just want to tell you guys about that and take a break away from the lifting and shit. And, the Mustang, like Big Truck just said, I was going to trade in for the GT500. Now I'm thinking I may not, just for the simple fact that it's impractical. It is a two-door like the Challenger, but even less room. And somehow it still weighs almost the same as a Red Eye with less room. So I don't understand that. I really don't. If you really think about it, Dodge did a great job for a car being that big, and it's really not that heavy when you compare it to the GT500. So let's see. Oh, you're out of August. You're out until August 2nd. That sucks, buddy. Maybe when you get back. Between the Red Eye and the ZR1, that's apples to oranges. They're both great. Mike at Street Speed has a ZR1. I'm racing him next week sometime. We're going to the track or something. I don't know. We haven't planned it like fully yet, but I'm racing him. He thinks I'm gonna win. I don't know. What do you guys think? My Red Eye is doing about 770 wheel, 780 wheel, which is about 875. So I got about 130 horsepower in him. I'm gutting the Red Eye out completely, just the driver's seat, and he's bone stock. So who do you guys got your money on from a 30 roll and a 50 roll? Let's see what you guys think are going to happen. Bone stock, 755 horsepower. I'm doing about maybe 870, and you know, we're going to do a 30 and a 50 roll. So we're going to see what happens. If you guys want to know what I'm going to be doing, a small car, let me read this comment. Small car, forced to go fast, needs a lot of safety equipment reinforcement. Yeah, yep, as per the legal requirements. Big Trucks is right, 100% right. That's exactly it. When do you think you're going to release a Red Eye Demon Charger? Timothy, that's on its way. I would say by November. Okay, so if you guys really want to know what I'm thinking about doing, I am going to be trading the Red Eye in. I'm 90% sure. But at this point in time, guys, I'm really thinking it's going to be the Demon Charger, or the Red Eye Charger. Wide body, of course, which is standard. So, yes, Calvin Williams said no, but he didn't hear that it was to go back to Mopar again. I'm going to stay in the... I might be just doing that. I'm rethinking going for the GT500, and I'm thinking that I might actually just go with the Demon Charger or the Angel Charger, whatever the hell they call it. I don't know. I'm glad Tim Kaniskas is back. Okay, but we're going to do a little vote right now. We got almost 200 people in here at this exact moment. So I'm going to ask you a question. Even if you don't want to see the Red Eye traded, let's just say you don't want it gone, I'm still going to ask you between two choices. Type it right there in the comments where I can see it. If you had to choose and I was going to trade the Red Eye in, say one of two words: Charger Demon or GT500. If you had no choice but to accept my trade-in on the Red Eye, which of those two would you rather see? The wide-body Charger or the GT500? So that's pretty much what I'm looking at, you know, and I love them both, but the thing is that the Charger is just sick. It's just so fucking sick. And a lot of guys in here actually do want to see the GT500. You know what? The thing is that the GT500, they just got screwed. That's what's happened. Ford has been screwed by Dodge, but that's the name of the game. And they didn't come equipped to handle the competition like that as far as high horsepower. So pretty much I would say that 80% of the votes in here are for the Charger Red Eye, Charger Demon, Charger Angel, whatever the hell it's going to be called. There are a lot of GT500 guys in here. And look, I'm going to tell you guys, I want to make all my subscribers happy. So this is what's going to happen. Let's say I don't trade the Red Eye at all. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to get the GT500 or the Charger wide body. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here because I want to make the right move for my subscribers, but I also want to make the right move for myself. And I love the GT500, but I'm very partial to a four-door. I've always loved the Charger. I love the Challenger. I miss my Charger. So that's the problem here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do in this particular, you know, situation. So, yeah, will I be with no Mopar on the channel? I would try not to ever have that happen. So, you know, if I do end up trading in for the Charger, that'll be great. If I don't, I'm going to try my best to keep the Challenger. And for all the GT500 fans in here, if I don't end up getting it, then I'll buy a used one. I'll get like a 2012 or something like that, or 13. Or I think it's 13 and 14. My apologies for Ford fans. I don't know why I keep saying 2012. They announced it in 12, and I keep considering it a 12, but it's a 13 and a 14. It's been a bad habit of mine. I always go 1 year earlier because I'm into these prediction shits. But if I end up keeping the Red Eye or the wide-body Charger and my GT500 fans, you know, are upset, I'll make sure to look into getting a used 13 or 14. We'll build like a 1,000 horsepower project GT500. I'll do something for the Ford fans because I really do love Mustangs, but I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do about this GT500, considering Dodge is killing them yet again. GTR is nice. I'd like to have all of them, you want to know the truth. I'm greedy. I love cars. Yeah, the four doors are great. Yeah, the automotive guru has said it right. It's got a longer wheelbase. The Charger's going to make better numbers. So, you know, that's really the key here is what's going to happen with the Charger, the Demon, Angel, whatever they call it, and the GT500. I don't know what Ford's plans are, but I just know that I know Dodge. And as soon as they say the GT500 is now officially available for pre-order, which they haven't done, I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't think they've done that yet, but there are people ordering it. As soon as they start hitting showroom floors or somewhere close to it in October, November, Dodge is going to drop the bombshell of the Red Eye, Demon, Charger, Angel, whatever they're going to call it. I really don't know the name, but they're going to announce that. I think it's going to kill a little bit of the buzz and not necessarily take people that are buying the GT500 and bring them over to Dodge. Maybe it will to some degree, but you're still going to have GT500 fanboys and lovers and people that just support Ford that aren't going to go over to Dodge. But what it's really truly going to do is it's going to basically give more bragging rights to the current Dodge owners, and anybody who's got a Challenger or a Charger most likely going to trade in. That's what's basically going to go on. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this video. I just want to keep it under 25 minutes. I don't want to go too crazy with it. I really appreciate you guys. I'm over 30,000 subscribers, which means I'm going to be able to add that $4.99 subscription to my channel. That'll eventually be on there. If you want to support it when you see it, you can do that, but I will not be pushing the envelope like some people do. Just letting you guys know about that. Check out the store, drivewithdemons.com. Gonna get back in the gym and finish working out. I really appreciate that CCB or CDB, I apologize. I like the new GT500, but I'd get the 1314 first. Yeah, I might do that because I've already had an 07 and an 09, so I might do that. Ford doesn't respect their customers. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I can't really make a statement whether they do or don't. I'm not, you know, haven't been a Ford owner in several years, so I'm not really sure. Frost, that's super funny. Yeah, I agree. Super Chally, Scat Pack, an older Charger maybe. Maybe I might do that too. I really was looking at getting like a 2008 Charger SRT8 as a project vehicle, but I got to figure that out as we go on with the, you know, with the channel and see how things go and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you guys stopping in. You guys are the best. Just want to make this quick. Like I said, you know, I'm working out. I'm currently in the gym. I got a gym at my house, and so that's what I'm doing right now. And I wanted to take a 20-minute break so that I could chat with you guys and let you guys know, because a lot of people have been emailing me and messaging me to do this video. So I just figured, fuck it, we'll just do this. We'll just do it and, you know, do it now and not wait. So that's why I did it. So a little bit unprepared, I guess, as far as quality. It's a little dark out here, but, you know, I figured I would do it anyway. This way you guys knew what was going on. It's 95 here now at the Jersey Shore. So I'm glad to see all you guys in here. I'm not walking in the middle of the road. This is my porch. I'm nowhere near the road. You almost scared me for a second. I was like, what? I'm not walking into no road. I got to get those gains. I might be keeping the red eye. That's true. But I just want to thank you guys all for stopping in here. If I didn't say your name, I'm sincerely apologize. There's almost 200 people in here and only 44 likes. Smash that like button. As soon as this video posts to YouTube and it's no longer live, but you can view it, leave comments. Make some chats in there. Let me know what you guys think. Let's make a discussion. What's Ford going to do? What's Dodge going to do? Let me know what you guys think. As soon as this video posts live, thumbs up, share it, comment. Let's chat on it later on tonight. I'll be back on the video to chat with you guys. Anybody who watches me knows that I care about you guys and I chat with you and I never leave anybody out. Anybody who watches me knows that I respond to almost every single question or comment. So be sure to check out the store, drivewithdemons.com. Check out my brother's channel, This Can't Be Happening, all lowercase, one word. Get your key tags, t-shirts, and hoodies, drivewithdemons.com. And don't forget Twitch, twitch.tv, search Drive with Demons and follow me, subscribe over there. Someone says they like the shirt, that's Nirvana, of course. And trying to get those gains in the gym. My brother's not in here. I don't know why, but he usually is. Yeah, the CTSV is a great car too, buddy. 95 in Chicago. Holy shit, that's hot. Hot for Chicago. But we'll see you guys We'll see you guys on the next video. I'm getting all these text messages now. They're all just popping up. See you, Frost. Thanks so much for stopping in. We'll see you guys in the next video. You're the best. Like I said, share the channel, like, comment as soon as the video goes on to YouTube, and we'll see you. Got another video coming up in 2 days. You guys are going to love it. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Happy July 4th. Later to everybody in here. If I didn't say your name, I'm sincerely sorry. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Take care. Have a great night.